Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort in Marina on Lake Taneycomo. Going to do one cast this evening. It's the last day of July, the 31st. They're not running any water this evening, and I'm out in front of my mom's house down from the resort above Cooper Creek. We just had dinner, and I had to run out and do one cast real quick. Probably going to be a little kind of short because I got to get back to a birthday party. I'm just going to fish. I was hoping for some midging trout out here, and you still might get some, but it's a little beaded fly I tied up the other day. It's sculpin. It's got a tungsten bead on it, and then a foot underneath it I've got a red zebra midge, 6X tippet, and I'm going to fish it about 4 foot deep under an indicator. I had hopes to go up the trophy area and fish after the water went off, but I had other things going on. Geese keep flying back and forth. Well, they didn't run any water until about 1 o'clock, and then they ran maybe 2 units. But they shut it off about 6 o'clock, 5:36. And I haven't looked at the schedule tomorrow, but Steve Dickey said as I went by him on my way back from up there, I fished a little bit. He said they're only going to run water for an hour tomorrow. So I'm not going to have a whole lot of generation tonight or tomorrow. We are supposed to get some rain, some storms after midnight, front coming through. Tomorrow, I don't know what it's going to do tomorrow, if it's supposed to be cloudy or sunny, but it's going to be definitely different. The temperature is supposed to drop down into the mid 80s the next 3 or 4 days. Hopefully some drier air, it's not as humid. And maybe we won't have quite so much fog on the lake in the morning and evenings. So I'm just hitting the spots. I'll get a bite in about a minute. I'm changing spots. Some of the guys said it was a little slow this morning, fishing wise. So I talked to some other people who were throwing jigs, and they did pretty good. Trophy area, throwing 32nd ounce jigs, sculpin, using 2-pound line. We ran a lot of boats today. A lot of pontoons, a lot of people just wanting to get out and ride. I did get up and I got up to look out about the time they shut the water off, so it was still moving up there pretty good, and I wanted to do some dry fly fishing, and there was a lot of activity along the bluff. I put a hopper on and I tried that for a while, and I actually ran out of time because I had to get back for this birthday party. So I felt like if I would have tried a couple other dries, I probably would have caught some fish. They're eating something off the surface. A friend of mine, Brian Schaefer, has been catching a lot of fish up by the boat ramp. Up below the dam on a beetle, a little black beetle. Yeah, there is a leaf line over here that I want to go throw around. If you didn't see it, I posted a video of a bunch of freshwater shrimp or scuds that were swimming around our dock this morning. I think last year about this time, we're going to go back and look at our videos, but it seems like about this time of year, the last couple of years, we've had these scuds. And I think they live in that pondweed. Pondweed's thick around our dock. I mean, they didn't just swim in. But what makes them come out of that pondweed is kind of a good question. They did. They came out and they were all out in the open water. They were out here in the middle of the lake. It's kind of dark. I can't see tonight, but just swimming around. HP down at Scotty's said they were around his dock. I've written a fishing report. Marcia has not edited it yet, so it's not been posted. But the dissolved oxygen in Table Rock at 130 feet might be getting pretty low. It normally gets low on into the month of August, and of course it stays low until Table Rock turns over in December. So we'll start seeing some of that low DO water here, and then the Corps they have to inject liquid oxygen into the turbines to keep that O2 level up to where it won't kill fish. But we had a couple rainbows brought in, 20-inch rainbows brought in last week. One by a guide, one by just somebody fishing. For pictures and weight and all that stuff. Quite a few people bring fish in because we have a scale and they know that we'll weigh them for them. But in the fall, we start discouraging people from bringing those fish in. And we had a couple of fish brought in last week, and we kept them in the tank for a while, and actually they both died. And we're speculating that the oxygen is getting low enough that those fish is stressed enough, can't recover. I like to fish these lines that form when there's a bunch of leaves get in the lake and the boats go by, and they kind of gather up in these little pods, and a lot of times those fish will go underneath those leaves, and I like fishing around them, but they're not liking what I'm throwing, I guess. I'm gonna go a little bit further over here. I see some fish hitting the surface on the other side here. So we've told the guides, and we want to get the word out one cast, and through my fishing report. Oh, there's a fish just took off right in front of me. That we would rather not have anybody, oh come on, bring any fish in to the dock. If you're going to catch and release a fish, wherever you catch it, do the very, very best you can to keep that fish in the water, not handle it as much. Get your picks. You have to get picks, and get the fish back in the water. Just the transporting the fish up to the dock and all the handling that goes on. From now for the next 3 months, August, September, October, really almost 4, November, those fish need to be babied and got back into the water as quick as possible. I'm not getting any bites. This is kind of a new, the midge, I've caught a lot of fish on the midge, but that little, I don't know what you call it. It's a jig that's tied with a bead. There's a fish. Brett Rader ties a little sculpin jig, real small. He catches a lot of fish on that thing, and that's kind of where we're playing with some things. But he hit the midge. He hit the zebra midge. Little silver bullet. Oh boy. Ah. There we go. There is a really good breeze today, and of course we had a lot of rooms to clean today, and nobody could really get out and fish from staff, and we had a lot of things to do. But you see that chop on the water, you really wanted to get out and throw a jig and float, or strip a woolly or a soft tackle, something. When you get no generation in that chop on the water, boy, that's a good time to get out. Oh, I think something's playing with it. Yep. Oh, I'm caught on something on the bottom. Wow. What is down there? Let's see what I got. I ain't got nothing. Well, shoot. I don't fish over here that much. I didn't know there was anything down there. Well, I said it was going to be short. And I'm going to go ahead and sign off because I better get back. Thanks for watching. I'd say the next several days, if we get a breeze, if the weather patterns change and we start getting breezes during the day with water being off, it's going to be good. We should have some good one casts to show you. So thanks for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow.